Hello everyone. I've been feeling really called to do another oracle card reading quite a bit this week. I've kept being felt pulled to do one, but I have finally got a chance to sit down and do it today. So I'm excited to get into it. I also have a new deck that I'll be using at some point here today as well, which is exciting. But this is going to be our first deck that we are going to be using here. This deck is by Lagria Ramcharan, artwork by Amanda Parker. So I hope that you're doing well here today. There's been a lot of different energies, I feel like, as of late. I felt like there's been a lot of tired energies, but then there's like a mix of creative energies. And I just feel like we're kind of going through a lot of different phases, all of us individually different things right now. So we'll see what this card, Oracle card reading has, and what collective I'm tapping into. And so these oracle card readings are for your highest good, and I always call in beautiful light energy each time we go into this. So our first card that we have that I pulled today is Confidence, with an amazing wolf, those beautiful yellow eyes. So maybe you've been having some dreams of wolves lately, or maybe potentially have seen a wolf recently in real life. Um, they are all about protecting your space and your energy, and um, the main thing is really just allowing yourself to take this time to learn and relearn who you want to invite and allow into your energy space. We also have the word confidence here written below. Um, so maybe you're in a point right now where you're starting to rediscover confidence, or that's something that you're actively working towards. So this might be a card reading for you if you are resonating with this wolf here today and this confidence. Ooh, this is really interesting. This card is so beautiful. So is Devotion. I've never pulled this card from this deck. So we have like the sand timer. And in the bottom, you can see that there is someone helping another person just in this little spot right here. And they're, looks like they're helping pull them up. The shadowed figures have like little backpacks on their backs. And so we have all these amazing, beautiful sparkles. And then we also have the word devotion down at the bottom here. So I would like to go more into this, but I just want to see what our next card here is first before we go into that. Okay, yes, it is very clear now. Okay, so we have spirituality, we have a lotus, we have a feather. In the background here too, there looks like there is like a rose in this really dark spot. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a shape of a rose in there as well. And then some other beautiful colors, kind of like the auroras borealis. Sorry, I'll turn these around so you have a view of them. But okay, so I feel like you have been going through some very big changes as of late. And some things that have maybe shook you to your core and you have emerged a different person. But I feel like you're also still kind of evolving and moving through the process of everything that has just happened. Um, you could be at the beginning stages of a spiritual awakening. So you might have just gone through like the big experience that has been life changing, and you're just kind of gotten through that point and you're still kind of in the goo of it all, but you are on the optimistic end of moving forward and trying to find this new confidence of this new identity, if you will, that you're stepping into, or this new experience. Like, I don't really like using the word identity because I always kind of associate that with the idea of ego, but um, I feel like you might not even have any sort of ego at this point. You've probably shed a bit of that as you've just gone through this experience. So by that, you might just be having um, kind of less turmoil in your body, less circling thoughts, and you're kind of just like open to the experiences that you're going through without any judgment. Um, it's a really hard place to kind of explain, but if you are in it, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Um, so then we have devotion and spirituality. So this is starting to, as you're going through this spiritual awakening, you're starting to devote yourself to something bigger than yourself. Um, and maybe this idea is just starting to formulate for you. Um, and so whatever this type of spirituality looks like for you, so this could be reconnecting to nature, this could be connecting to the universe, creator, um, uh, whatever source, whatever wording you like to use here is um, finding this connection with this experience that you're going through. So there's a lot of information about spiritual awakenings. I encourage you to look into it a bit more. There's kind of like, I think 5 to 7 stages that one goes through. I'm actually going to be doing a bit of a podcast on it in the future as well, just of my own experiences of it. But right now, Spirit really wants you to just focus on your healing, and when you're struggling, if there's anything that emotions or feelings that come up, to remember that there's always something or someone there with you, and to whatever way you can connect, whether that's also, it could be meditations, anything like that, to start to find um, those tools uh, for yourself. So starting to make it more of maybe a ritual of doing a meditation every day or whenever you need it, or taking the time and space when you need it to connect, and again, to connect in whatever way that is for you. Okay, I'm going to break into my next card deck, which is the Medicine Woman. I have not used these ones yet here. I just got them, so I'm pretty excited to see what we have here today. Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. I was not expecting the red. So this is the red backs of these here. Oh, and similar to the ones that I'm using, these ones have like a silver outlining and these have like a gold outlining. That's really interesting. Okay, What else, Spirit, do you have for this collective? Let me be your vessel here today. Oh, so it makes we got red and green. Cool. Um, Again, any other messages here, Spirit, that you would like to give this collective? Let's do one more. One more, Spirit. Anything else here? Okay. Okay, so we're learning more. There's a whole bunch of different colors in this deck. So we have green, orange, and red. Interesting. Okay, so if you're, so green is all about the heart chakra. So I'm really excited to dive into what these cards are here. Whoa, wow. This is so interesting. Okay. Wow, these cards feel really, really powerful. Okay, we have Spirit of the Fire, and we have the number 17 below. Shine your power unreservedly. And then we have this beautiful mix of red colors in the center here, a flame, and then bright orange all around. So similar to, this confidence card. So whatever you're stepping into, so I have, maybe you've already gone through this spiritual awakening several years ago, and you're being called to devote yourself back to sharing your knowledge with others. I just got that as another message here for someone. And then this Spirit of the Fire is also talking about shining your power unreservedly. So like sharing this knowledge, or you might be called to be more vocal, to use your voice, to step into your power, to reclaim your power, and to really I feel like this card is like you're starting to know yourself better, and you're ready to not be hidden in the background anymore. You're ready to be seen, you're ready to be known for who you are, your most authentic, your most beautiful, authentic self here. And Spirit is saying, yes, this is what we want. Yes, we have been wanting and waiting for you to feel comfortable to do this. This is your time to shine and to move forward into this direction of your life. Wow, okay, so this is really interesting because I think the last time I did a reading, we had Coyote with a different deck. So someone here is really connected to the Coyote totem. And again, we have our number 16 below, so 16. Show humor. Laughter is your medicine. And I really love something about this gold coloring with the green is I'm supposed to mention this gold color here. Maybe we've been more drawn to golds as of late, but and then we have this symbol behind as well. What does it say here? Illusion. Fire. Illusion and fire, I think, or life. It's really hard to read around the coyote. But yeah, so humor, laughter is your medicine. So I think you really connect with people on a beautiful level when you're able to be that goofy self of yours, and to be that lighthearted person that you are, And I know things can sometimes feel really heavy, but this is a reminder that life is beautiful. Maybe there's some things that you can do to help bring yourself into that laughing spirit if you've been feeling low, like maybe it's dancing or singing, writing, any sort of form of expression can help move you out of um, those times when you're feeling kind of dull or drained or um, like the heart is struggling. So um, maybe spending time with others can also help with finding that humor, that lightheartedness. Um, but life is can also be fun, and so this is that reminder to have a little lightheartedness. Don't take yourself quite so seriously. Um, and you can also have this laughter on your own. Like coyotes are, sometimes they also venture off on their own and stuff too. So maybe cultivating those things that you love, that you enjoy doing for yourself, those little things that habits or things that you like to do, perhaps in the mornings or at a certain time of day to help lift your spirits. So, yeah. Okay, great mystery. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. This has got like numeral numbers to it. I'm gonna actually look this card up. Got a lot of mixes of reds. I have definitely see the third eye or the crown chakra in here. Yeah, there's definitely the third eye in there. Wisdom. There's a lot of eyes actually into this card. And there's some feathers as well. There's like a headdress. Beautiful. And also the thought of peacock comes up here with these different colors and just all the vividness that we have in here. Mixed with the reds, we have the blues and some lighter greens in as well. Great mystery. Okay, let's take a look and see what Great Mystery has to say. This is a 2. I forget. Roman numerals, I think. Okay, I am the crone, the grandmother. I watch over you constantly. I frequent the great mystery which hands you the keys to the secrets of your destiny. My connection to the signs of the stars and the dance of the planets gives me great wisdom, trust in my messages. My sphere is full of old memories, and I talk to the ancestors. I am the ancestral knowledge contained within the cycle of time and sacred legends. I guide you with love on your life's path, and I light the way to your destiny. You can call on me to better understand your life experiences and embrace them through me. Your ancestors send you their messages and protection. Life will give you whatever experience is most helpful for the evolution of your consciousness. That is a quote by Eckhart Tolle. The time has come to lift a corner of the Great Mystery's veil and orientate yourself on life's path. The medicine woman of Great Mystery benevolently encourages you to discover who you truly are and what your next steps will be. She brings you great confidence and evolutionary process. Explore the mystery of your roots. Have your astrological numerology birth chart done. Make an appointment with your therapist. Something is in the works and you are blessed and protected. This is your time. Take stock on what you have learned and draw life lessons from your experiences. Your wisdom is growing. Awaken your medicine. Connect with this archetype to identify the gift of life lessons in the experiences you are going through, a signpost on your path, your destiny. Wow. So definitely along the same lines of everything that we've been talking about stepping in your on this new path, and to step onto confidence, to do the things that you need to do to take care of your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, your energy, and that you can call on this archetype. I also wanted to mention, when I pulled this coyote totem, which I forgot to mention, the coyote is there to help you when you're ever needing to kind of release those hard times. So again, you can always call on coyote to assist you. And I would say the same with wolf, with confidence, or when you need the help of protecting your energy and your space. Awesome. Okay. Wow. Sisterhood. Initiate a new sister's adventure. What does this say? Sincerity, simplicity, humility, partage, presence. Yeah, happiness. Some of this is in French, so I'm just trying to remember the words. I got a couple of them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so cool. This card has an individual in the middle, surrounded by 4 other women. And then I have this beautiful lotus up top. So again, a lotus, that spiritual connection. So maybe you are going to find some, or you might already have kind of a sisterhood here, who are going through similar spiritual awakenings or different spiritual awakenings, or they might just have experience having gone through something. And I think a message to remember here is it's okay to ask for help, or to reach out to people who have gone through experiences that you're going through, and to know that you might not have all the answers right now, and that's okay. And finding these connections with people who have gone through these experiences, like a mentor or that sisterhood card, can really help you feel like not so alone as you are going through this experience. So again, that helping hand here that we have in this picture. So again, it's okay to ask for help. And for those of you, again, I seem to always be having 2 different collectives that are watching these videos. So the other collective, where we mentioned that maybe you've gone through this a long time ago and you're stepping into this new role, perhaps of being a teacher, or sharing your gifts, your knowledge with others. That again, that this sisterhood, you're going to find your people. You will find the people that resonate with you and understand what you're going through. And I think you're finally at this point where you're okay with you not really caring what other people think, as you move into this more spiritual experience and existence. Also, for those of you who are moving into sharing those gifts and stepping into your power, coming back to the coyote, is that message of being able to show that humor, to show the rawness, the emotions of the experience, and to really just share from that authentic space. Again, coyote is your beautiful guide here that you can call on. and is a reminder to move from that space of lightheartedness, of authenticity, to share your experience. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna move on to another card deck here. This is by the beautiful Asha Frost, Sacred Medicine. If you haven't read her book, it is so good. She also has another oracle card deck that I have not personally got yet, but I have seen some of the images. They're beautiful. And that one is with just with animals, I believe, which is pretty cool. Spirit, if there's some more messages that you would like to give this collective, please let me be your vessel as we move through these next round of cards. Any other messages, Spirit? Ooh, that one. Holy well. Good. Any other messages from this deck, Spirit, last round? Okay. Perfect. I just want to do one last shuffle because I feel like there was something that was wanted there that I just missed. One more time, Spirit, if there's anything else. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, we'll get to those two. They flipped right up. We're gonna just put them back down for a second while we move on to these first two, and then we'll come back to those. Oh, and we got this guy. Okay. Ooh, so many cards. So the first one, ooh, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So we have ancestral love, tending. So this is just such a sweet message that they're here. They're here with you as you're going through this. So just again, take care of yourself, move gently, listen to your body, take time, and if you're going through what's called the dark night of the soul, which is the really hard part of spiritual awakening, and again, if you're on that teacher side, they're here, they're all watching, and they're all so excited for you to step into this new role. And to finally share, like we said, to share your power, to shine brightly. And they're here and they're all cheering you on. Aw, so nice. I'm gonna place that with this one here. I don't know if I've drawn this many cards. We're running out of room. Okay, and we have Elder Wisdom with a smudge and feather wing. Beautiful. It's also really important as you're going through this experience to find and show gratitude and appreciation for everything that you're going through. Whether that's through prayer, whether that's through just a quiet acknowledgement, a quiet thank you. So again, having that connection and with Creator or Source or again Spirit. And again, I just get like you have a lot of guides and protection around you, and to really be thankful for that. And like this card said, sometimes you go through experiences to set you on your destined path or your path that you agreed on before you came to this world. I might read more about this card, but for right now, I'm going to set it down and we'll come back to it. Okay. And so we have number 14 here, number 8 here, 1 and 7 is 8, that's cool. 2 and 7, all right. Roots, reconnection. And we have the tree. So much grounding love coming through on this one. And you might be in the midst of doing some healing work for yourself right now regarding childhood traumas or childhood wounds, family wounds, any sort of work regarding like connection to money or safety, security. So you might be doing a lot of healing in that aspect for yourself right now. And there's like one of the hardest healing areas to work on. So that reminder to ground, to find those things again that help ground you. This again could be going out into nature and literally walking barefoot on the ground. Yeah, or anything that you do in particular to help you with grounding. Yeah. Kin, family. Yeah, so again, working with. So this is the one that flew out. And it's kind of fun, like it looks like they're holding hands, like moving in a circle. I love how the artist drew this, like, when you're like moving around in a circle. It makes me think of a dance that my native line does, the round circle dance, which when people all get together, it feels so powerful and magical where you just hold hands with whoever and you start to walk to the beat of the music. So maybe there is something in here about connecting to your ancestral roots, your family lineage, to also help. Sometimes it's nice to do that sort of work when you're in the midst of kind of going through and rediscovering yourself. So that could be something that you're kind of doing or you find that helps with what you're moving through or stepping into, is to have that kind of like that base of like things, yeah, for yourself. I'm going to come back to read that one as well for you. And then we have one more card before we do this. Woohoo! Yeah, past life medicine, remembering. And we have a feather and a cauldron at the top. So again, really powerful work. You might be going into some shamanistic work here. Past life medicine, remembering like what you came to this world to do. What was it? What were you here to offer to the world? Maybe you do like acts of service of some kind for a community, or you have just knowledge or kindness that you offer or share. So I do want to read a couple of these ones because they feel very important and powerful, and I feel like these words kind of sum up anything else that I might have just missed here. So for elder, we have in indigenous communities, elders are revered and honored as wisdom holders, way showers, and knowledge keepers. When we sit before an elder and ask for guidance, we offer them sacred medicines, tobacco, to receive Creator's wisdom through them. If you are at the crossroads right now, this card asks you to sit with the medicine of eldership. There is great value in receiving guidance from someone who walked the path before you. Yeah, so pretty much what I said, and that like when you are having that mentor or getting any sort of energy healing, it is important to show that respect and to pay it in whatever way that there is asked. So maybe it's tobacco. Some people will ask for money. I know for personally myself, I don't feel comfortable yet asking for money, so I ask for reviews. But again, if you are seeing someone, it is important to show that sort of respect for those who have gone through and are giving any sort of guidance. Please remember that while knowledge is important, a true elder embodies wisdom, and reaching a certain age does not necessarily prove this role in community. Think back to the words spoken, the stories told, the memories shared with you by the wise ones in your past and present. As the answers that you seek are there is much richness from the elders that have and will continue to touch your life. Just as we offer tobacco, offer your gratitude to elder medicine and see the answers that have been provided. By the wisdom of the ages, flow forward into your heart and soul. Beautiful. Okay, the other one I wanted to read 37 kin, and then we'll read this one here as well. So before you came here, you were connected to other star beings who resonate and vibrate at a similar level. They were your soul family, and you chose to separate when you came to Earth so that you could learn what you needed to know. It's now time for reconnection, and you feel a surge in your heart and a remembering in your bones to call these beings into your life so you may be in a relationship together. This soul family is close, and you are ready to be surrounded by those who feel like home. Trust the new connections you are making are lifelong ties. Your closest kin has arrived. Invite a deeper sense of love, commitment, and soul remembering into your life. It is time for more meaningful connections, beauty, and community to touch you. Perhaps you have outgrown certain relationships or experienced friendships falling away. This card confirms that all is well and that you have experienced has been necessary for your soul to grow and learn. Beautiful. Yeah, so exciting. It's nice when we can find those soul tribes. So number 7 with past life medicine. So there's a lot of 7s showing up here. So you might want to look into some numerology around 7. Past life medicine, remembering your soul has lived many lives, it is eternal and it has no limits. This card is a signal that one of your previous lifetimes is impacting your current reality and experience. This moment in the timeline of your soul is calling out for healing and acknowledgement. Are you feeling stuck, overwhelmed, triggered? In a past life, something was left unresolved. It is time to allow the healing to reach through you and into the past so that you may be free. Ask the universe to help you remember this past life in the here and now and allow it to be present through your dreams, visions, and inner knowing. Great medicine awaits you in discovery. The acknowledgement of this block allows the past trauma to be transformed. Remember that you can heal simply by bringing awareness and choosing to pour the energy of love and compassion into the past. As you do this, light travels back in time, a potent gift to the past self who is in need. The lifetime that matters the most is the one you are in right now. At this time, you can alchemize the suffering and pain from this past life and share the wisdom gained from its transmutation. You are in a portal of remembering, and on the other side, you can now choose healing and fortitude. Remember that you are a multidimensional being that has many facets. Draw on the gifts offered through the portal of the past so you may align with your fullest self. Woohoo! Wow. Yeah. So really important. If you are trying to step into your full potential, to share your gifts, to find your confidence, and you're feeling that resistance or you're feeling like something is holding you back, to do that, like that work that I just mentioned about sending love and light back to that past version of you, that past lifetime, to help with the healing so that you can move forward in this life. Wow, such a big, important message. Okay, we got one more card deck, and we're only going to grab a couple from here, I believe, unless you have more to say, Spirit. Looking for one or two cards. This is Medicine Heart Oracle. But I love red pandas. Can Spirit, any other messages that you want? This collective last final words. Anything else? Any other messages? Okay. Can we wanting all of these, Spirit? Let's take a moment. Yes. Okay. we are wanting all of them. All right. We have 4 cards. Oh my goodness, the artwork is so beautiful. Okay, the first one that made it really known that it wanted me to grab was this one. So I'm going to show you the image first. We have 2 red parrots on each side. And it feels like such a powerful card. So it's a macaw. It's called Macaw and Cocoa. Macaw and Cocoa? Cacao? Within you vibrates a radiant spiritual power that expresses and attracts goodness. You can make peace with your experience and experience and expression of power, infusing it with compassionate wisdom as an act of capacity rather than force. It is spiritually safe for you to claim your complete empowerment, discernment, and creativity. Set the limits you need and you will transcend those that would hold you back. Yeah, I think the really important message is to make peace with your experiences and the expression of power, infusing it with compassionate wisdom. Yeah, instead of force. Yeah. So as you're moving through this, move through with grace, with humility. Yeah, really important to, again, have that gratitude as you're moving through this experience. Again, I might be butchering the names of things. Ajayu, and we have owls, and like the wings behind the owl. Yeah, wisdom, and again we have roses, white roses this time. So again, I would look into rose symbology, but I think that's also important about self-love as you're going through everything right now. You may wish you had handled something differently. Embrace the courage for confession in a safe space and allow regret to motivate and inspire your evolution. You have the power to determine how you will experience your life. That power arises through your willingness to learn through your experience. You can and will find what you need and grow into fulfillment. Decide to set yourself free. Wow. Okay, so I got a couple of messages as I was reading that. One about the power of intention and how you view the world is really important right now. So focusing on how you want to view the world, and so that you can create that is what you, the world and the life, the experience, the design of your life. It all hinges on also your view of how you view the world. And so kind of I want to say it's just like having this moving through with hope and positivity. And again, grace and knowing that it's okay to make mistakes and then that is all part of growth and evolution. So cool. We have so many cards. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Song of Sangoma. And she has two parrots beside her. You have moved through a spiritual preparation period which has perfectly equipped you for expansion into a greater sphere of expression. Even if you are still feeling tested, you have the ability to resolve the issues in a beneficial way. Your future will not be bound by struggle you are grappling with. You are reassured of your direction, value, progress, and place. Aw, that's such a beautiful message. Yeah. And again, this time we have an orchid flower in her hair. Maybe you can bring all these beautiful plants into your life. And our last card here is Isha Henkama. Divine wisdom is guiding your life path. It is true and real, more compelling and reliable than any confusion or concern. What might be regarded as an obstacle today may tomorrow be gratefully recognized as much needed protection, ensuring your path and your purpose can flourish. You are on a worthy, good, and spiritual necessary journey, though you may not yet see evidence of it. Your fruition is divinely assured. There you are. And we have also two white doves as well. Pretty cool. So I'm going to leave that last message with you. And just again reiterate, the divine wisdom is guiding you on your path, which is so beautiful. So again, if you are stepping into that journey of sharing all the knowledge, you have lots of creativity and ideas right now about things that again, the divine guidance is with you here as you move into those beautiful acts of service. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.